Good evening, everybody. I'm just trying to have a look and see what's going on because I have no stream bar for some reason on my Xbox, but we're showing a good stream on my stream manager. So as soon as we've got a few people in, we'll start asking for comments in the chat just to show me what's happening and making sure we're all okay for sound. We're all still there. So tonight we're having a go on Farming Simulator 19. I have been on and downloaded a few mods, but you are seeing me playing the game for the first time tonight. I actually downloaded this earlier on in the week, but I haven't had a chance to play it yet. So, as you can see, no save games. Right, we'll go with that then. I have downloaded Green River, but we'll play with a standard map. Let's continue. And we've got one viewer in already. If you can let me know that the sound's okay, please, and drop us a quick comment in the chat, just letting me know. Right, yes, we'll start with those mods. As you can see, one of the mods I have started with is a government subsidy, which works similar to the ones we saw in 2017 where there was a cheat box for cash. I believe these work the same, but I'm not entirely sure what's changed on them. I think it's the value that they bring in, but we'll see as we go along. As I said, it's the first time I'm playing it, so we'll see together. Just make sure everything's turned on and I'm not just chatting away to myself. No, we are on. So if you can just give me a quick message in the chat and just let me know the sound level's okay and we're all together, we are communicating. That'd be great. Who have we got in? Let's just have a look. Just me in the chat at the moment. So we've had some new followers over the past few days, thanks to Line Master, College Kid Games, Green Squirrel, CMAS Gaming. Thanks for the follow, guys. The majority of people I am following back. If you have not yet received my follow, please keep online after the stream. I'll make sure I go through my followers list and everybody gets a follow returned. St. Purdy, thanks for the follow. Hero Charity, Broken Blade, Innocent Hook, Matty KT, Blazed Buccaneer. Yeah, thank you for the follows, guys. Obviously, without you guys, I wouldn't be continuing to do what I'm doing. We'll skip that. So we're starting with a basic harvester and a crop already in the field. Looks like we own a couple of fields and a few bits of equipment. The graphics, I must say, are greatly improved on the others. Going from 17 to this one is a noticeable difference. We'll have a look at equipment short. We'll just get things going a bit. Hire a few workers. There's another weight on that one. These are fairly standard on the Farming Simulator games. Oh, but I have noticed in the bottom right hand corner they have actually, when you change the seed, it tells you what it's changed to, which is you're not having to refer back to the chart all the time to let you know which seed you're actually got in your sowing. So that is a great improvement on certain bits. And they've actually divided up the shop as well. Vehicles, tools, objects, placeables. We can place animal pens this time. This could work out rather well. I didn't actually know this. You can landscape. Start landscaping. So you can change things in world, which is a huge improvement. Because a lot of times things got really awkward, trees got in the way, buildings got in the way. It depends how the levels were designed. A lot of people made their own maps because of problems with, I'm just going to place a couple of government subsidies, and that's actually zero value. The cheap boxes used to be, I believe they were 1,000 each. Let's just, can be placed on your offer. 100,000 an hour. That is quite good. Right, we'll place some of those there. 3, 4, 5. That'll give us 500,000 an hour. So that will ensure that we can. Oh, there's decoration buildings. Old barn. This is greatly improved over the 17. An entire farmhouse. And new silos, so we can actually extend our own storage facility. Oh, bunker silos. This is getting very interesting so far. Hayloft. Right. Some vehicle sheds. Vehicle sheds are always useful, just to keep you tracking your own as well. Vehicle workshop. This workshop allows you to create a spot anywhere. Improvements on the last game. oh, this is improved as well. You can actually see your vehicle before you select it. This is a great improvement over the other games. No. Right, so how do we change it? Oh, read the instructions. Read the instructions. Right. Design. Always get an attachment. Put and trailer hitch on. No, let's have that. Yes. We'll have two of those. We'll have a Hulk truck. You will notice I tend to select a lot of reds. It actually makes the game really interesting for me because I don't see red properly. So, oh, cotton technology, that's a new... Wow, that looks a bit of a Hulk. That could be interesting. Right, crop protection. So that's that spraying. Yeah. We want one that the Hulk can tow. So 59, 60. 79. Right, let's add that on. To change that to black, change the design colour, change the main colour actually to red. With reflectors. Put reflector strips on. So it's only decorative, but let's put the spare wheels on. Right. BP9. Hoping that's to fit on the back of this. Main colour red and design colour. Oh, design colour change. Ooh, you can change the capacity. Bale loading manual. Right. Take two of those. Trailer. go and make sure that these fit on here now. Attach. There we go. That does look like a proper farm truck now. Sorry, I am having a few problems with my mic at the minute. But that does look like a proper farm truck now. I'm not sure on the map whereabouts we are. Ah, right. So it is a fair old way, by the look of it, from where you purchase items to the actual place where we seem to be working. These do go at speed. So we'll keep the map open. Just have a look. Fix improvement. It is drastic. Drastic improvement over the 17. This is quite interesting. I know. Apologies for that again. Slight malfunction there. We look like a crow's actually attacking crops. How do we buy fields? That's the question. We'll have to come back to because it doesn't appear we know how. Right. Did take a bit of a shortcut there, as you may have noticed, but there we go. Wrong side of the vehicle. Let's hold that down again. Keep it open. We'll get the next one set and ready to go, and then we'll unload the harvester. So, I am actually streaming again. Apologize. Apologies again for this. I am actually having some serious issues now with this headset. It is a new headset. That's where I can't quite understand why I'm having the issues with the wire. I'm hoping that after the weekend I will be able to get a card, and then I can bring in my brand new boom mic that I have got, and we can do everything through the PC, which will improve my streaming a great deal, I believe. Let's unload the harvester, try and get rid of the lot. The capacities are roughly the same, seem to be anyway, as they were in the previous games. Your starting harvester is somewhere around 5,000. Are those rats in the field? Or are they crows? I think they're actually crows in the field. Yes, they are. The crows in the field. So is that a new thing that your fields actually... See, we're all learning the new bits and new bobs, because I'm really not sure. Right, let's get that over here. Get that. Clearing this field. I'm not harvesting the straw at the moment. We're going to get the transport wagons down to the farm where we are actually working, and then we'll do that. I'm going to take this to the biggest field we've got over here, as you can see, field 19. Like I said, and I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the new setup, so I'll try and work it as I did with the others. I'll try to keep everything fairly simple, and we'll do things a stage at a time. Have a look at the mods as we go through, as we play it. Right, this is going to be over here. This is another transporter wagon. This is essentially your starter vehicle, and that will probably be one of the smallest tractors. I'm not entirely sure where we can load this. Now there's a loader back there, I believe. Right. Oh, we've got 2 viewers in. You could have messaged. I did put a tweet out saying I might be on early. I have been trying to figure this one out, because it's a little bit different to the other one, guys. This one seems to be a lot more improved, and I'm still figuring a lot of stuff out on this. This is my first play actually on this one, so I thought we'd all learn the new bits together. Is that right? Oh no, that's a log trailer. On that. Right. Let's back up a little bit under this loader. Right, that is a grain trailer. Right. So this is one of the mod trucks. You know, I'm a sucker for anything sort of old-fashioned looking. on this sort of thing anyway. Let's unload. This is quite different now. Everything's more polished. It's a lot higher quality. I tell you one thing I haven't done to try and... You're playing COD again. You know, yesterday when you said you think you have a problem, I think you might be right. Oh, anyway. Oh, saving content. It does. It does look good. Contracts, coffee house for transporting. Right. So even the contracts work differently. Let's put the... put the speed up. We need to make sure plant growth's on fast. Plant withering's off. Weeds off. Autosave interval. Yeah, put it down to every 5 minutes. Because otherwise I end up going off and completely forgetting. I did on the 2017 game. Well, stream COD on Friday. What I'm actually thinking is, I've got a few games, which I believe I've sent you on Messenger, and asked your opinion the other day. There's a few games that are on the Game Pass. As Gaz knows, not everybody else does. I'm not a horror player at all. Zombie games, occasionally, yeah. I did enjoy, was it Left 4 Dead? That series of games, because it put a humour spin on it all. The more serious horror and zombie games, I'm not really a fan of, because I am jumpy. So what I'm proposing to break the norm, and have a look. As you can see, Gaz is... I'm not a coward. Gaz is putting his vote in there for Resi 7 and World War Z, but I want people to... You are watching this on a playback. If you've clicked on the video and you're watching it through that, please let me know either through a whisper or through a reply to a tweet, anything like that. Let me know what you think. Right, you're in a match, so yeah, let me know what you think, because I am going to ask this a couple of times tonight, for those who join later on. I'm not sure how many people will actually join this stream, with it being a Farming Simulator 1. I know a fair few people did join in the Farming Sim 17 game while I was playing. A couple of people joined in, left a quick message, and then left. Little ladder there. Didn't actually notice that to start with. Right, start filling. What are we going to start filling with? Nothing we haven't got enough as yet, so we'll keep that there. Wait while things start getting a little bit more entertaining, let's say, on the other one. Right, I'm going to buy myself a car, and then we're going to figure out, do you know what, I'm going to go for the older style one. Let's figure out how to go and buy a field. Buy one of those. Okay, in the store. Right, let's go and have a look. How do we go about buying a field? We have more than enough money. Speaking of which, where is the finance manager? Finance manager, let's repay the loan off. If we have one. No, we don't have a loan. Right. That's improved then, because you don't start with an instant so you actually have to unfold the car now. Cruise control. That's the lights for the indicators. Where are the lights for normal? Ah, toggle light. Do you know, I am such a simpleton sometimes. Such a simpleton. Right. Let's have a look at Field 18 then. On the older games, I'm sure many of you will know that there was a small blue glowing blob at the end of the field, usually where the access point was for the field. Somebody broke the wall. Sorry, easily distracted, I know. That is a speed limit sign. And it used to just... that used to be your buy point for that field. There doesn't appear to be anything obvious that means you can buy the field. So, field information. Harvested. Toggle flashlight. You might hear a tiny beep every now and again. I think that's the 5-minute save that I've activated, just so we can keep on top of saving the game, so I don't make the mistake again of forgetting to save the game. Right, I'm not sure what we do about buying fields. So, saving content again. No pens, no animals. No, we haven't. Contract for cultivating. No. These are contracts and telling you which fields they're in. Economic difficulty easy. Crop destruction. Turn off. Right, general settings. Help icons on. Colorblind mode off. Money unit euros. We'll change that to pounds. And we'll change that to miles. Right. Help. Farming basics. Improving yield. Advanced knowledge. Chaff, silage, animals, transport. forestry, production recap, sugarcane, we don't like sugarcane, we'll stay away from that. Shop, buying equipment, leasing systems, selling equipment, grabbing objects, tension belts, AI helper. That doesn't tell us how to buy fields. No, I can't see. Select. This is very strange. Oh, ow. Sorry, I do apologise, grumbling there. I've got a pain in my ribs at the moment. I've had it on and off through the day, it's just like a dull ache, but, you know, there's no reason to grumble. There's people far worse off than I am, especially in the predicament we are at the moment. So... that field, is that ready? Not quite ready. And it's raining. Of course, the weather dictates whether you can or you cannot harvest. If it's too wet, it won't do it. So, I think it's about time we bought some new equipment while we'll start waiting for the rain to clear. Let's just take this out of the way. It'll be used for this field next, so we'll just park by the barn. No, wrong one, sorry. Apologies. Let's get a new medium tractor. I do have a weakness for case tractors because I used to see them parked up in the factory that used to be in Doncaster, where I'm actually from. If some of you know that, you know, brilliant. If you don't know where that is, it's in South Yorkshire. In the UK, of course. Ooh, narrow tyres can make it look skinny tyres. Ooh. Extra wheels. Yeah, but they're no good because add wheel weights. Always add the wheel weights because just... Right, let's go for the top one. Front loader attachment. No, I don't really use front loaders. We'll have 2 of those though. 2 new medium tractors. We will have some new equipment. We will need a new sower. Definitely. Beet technology, cultivators. Shall we have a planter? I think a planter would be good. As we can do better fruit types, different fruit types, certainly. What's the operating width of that one? Is 6 meters, 4.5. We've got 6 meters, 9 meters, and 12 meters. 18.2 meters. That would just be huge. Let's go with a nice sensible 6 meters. As you can see, these are slightly different to the sowers, as they carve a channel and then plant an actual plant in it. So, right, we will purchase that for one of our tractors. We will find the sowers now. Seeders, there we are, seeders. We'll look for something that has a decent width. 4 meters. That's 6 meters. 9 meters, 12 meters, 14, 15, 18. That is huge. Right. Those are some different seed types as well. 25.6 meters. That is a huge one. And that is the fertilizing part that goes with that one. 6 meters. Another one for 6 meters. These are mod ones. These are the horse. Let's have a mod one. Yes. Okay. I'm just, while I'm here, subsoilers, cultivators, I'm going to have a look at, I'm not sure whether these can actually plant cotton. I'll just have a quick cycle through wheat, barley, oat, canola, soybean, oilseed radish, grass, and we're back to wheat. So, I'm not entirely sure how we plant cotton, because I would like to have a go at that, definitely. That is a new addition to this game, a new crop. So we'll get that going, and then we'll go back and have a look at cotton technology. Can harvest the indicated fruit types, and that is the cotton fruit type there. So where would we find the planter that can do that, or would it be a planter? Yes, it's the planters that can do that. So we can actually now the rain has stopped, I believe. Oh no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. There we go. 360 degrees of light. Right. Let's see if we can find a field. Go and plant some of this. I really want to buy this field 18, but as I cannot work out at the moment how to buy. Starting small, we've sown a hectare. is an achievement in game. Ah, this is how we make it smaller. Finally look like we're not trying to kneecap people as we pass. Although, when in Rome, you know. But there is no pedestrians you can knock over on these games, as it's all about the farming. Which is good in some respects, but disappointing in others. Right, let's get the next one there. 360 degrees of light. Oh, it's the sound of the flag. I couldn't actually define what that sound was. I have noticed that there is a small spanner in the bottom right hand corner above the speedo. I know that there's a fuel indicator on the side as well, but I'm assuming that's the state of repair of the vehicle, and it's looking like we will have to perform some maintenance at some point. Which is makes things a little bit more interesting, as you have to keep your vehicles in a good state of repair as well as your farm, essentially. The previous games didn't have that sort of thing on them, not that I saw anyway. Maybe I wasn't playing long enough, maybe people can tell me and correct me later on that there were maintenance to keep up to. I'm not sure if you crash that it'll actually affect it. One, two, three. There we go. I always like to try and line up vehicles next to the ones at the side. I'm just looking back, Gaz, and you haven't seen World War Z. I've only seen some still screenshots of it, but it does look interesting. That's why I thought I'd put it on the list. Like I say to the rest of you guys, it's not something I would choose to play off my own bat. I'm doing it to try and push myself a little bit. And as Gaz will probably tell you, everybody knows that I'm jumpy. Everybody knows that I'm jumpy. Anybody who knows me knows that if there's a loud bang, anything like that, it will make me jump. So, let's plant some cotton. I believe that is sowing, but we will see. I need to go to Cotton Technology and let's buy one of those to start with. Okay, that looks huge. Huge. Let's buy it though. It is a fairly big vehicle. Fairly big. If you unfold it, what does it do? How unfolded can we be? Is that it? It just gets taller. Right. Fold it back up. There we go. As I've told you, I have got a bit of a weakness for case vehicles anyway. So you will see as I go on, I tend to choose more of the case stuff. Everybody has their own sort of preferences as they go through this. You will develop it as you play. You might prefer John Deere if that's what you've usually seen. You will find it tracks back to a lot of things that you'll not 100% remember, but it'll be you've passed one on the road, or you've been passing by a field and you've watched that particular tractor use that particular sower, and you won't have even consciously noticed. But as you play the game and then you're out more, say you, like I said, driving past a field, you'll start looking and you'll think, oh, I used that tractor. Oh, I've used that piece of equipment. Now in where I live, there is quite a few farms round and about, and on the way to work and on the way back from work, you do generally see a few bits of equipment being used. Helper G is blocked by an object. We'll get this to the farm and then we'll see what's blocking Helper G. This is very slow, but then again it is a big vehicle, so I still don't know how to purchase a field, and that is making me annoyed. So we will find out what's going on. I might have to have a look on Google, to work out how to purchase a field, which is slightly embarrassing, but we've all had to do things before to have a look, and Helper G, who's Helper G? Helper G is the combine harvester. Well, it's not blocked by an object now. So let's have a look. We have still got the cultivators and things going. As you can see, the state of repair is moving down on that. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. We'll start putting things away in the sheds. Move that out of the way, and then the helper that's sowing that field won't get stuck behind it, which is finished now. So we'll fold the sower and move off there. Okay. So we'll put that one away as well. Oops, overshot. Right, so we'll move this one, we'll unfold it and move it into position to see what happens when we're harvesting cotton, as it's a completely new crop for this game. I have noticed that the darkness is properly dark on this game as well. On the other games you had sort of a haze that kept things fairly light, and you could still see what you were doing on the fields, what you were harvesting, things like that. But on this game it seems to be that dark really means dark, which is an added bonus for the realism, but makes things a pain in the backside while you're trying to do them. So, and there comes the rain again, which has stopped the harvester in its tracks. So while it's stopped, I might just empty the harvester if it will let me. It seems not. This is the only problem when you have more vehicles. It takes you longer to get to the one you want. Oh dear. I am a little bit distracted at the minute. They're on about the US elections and the behaviour of the two candidates. And essentially it devolved into a children's squabble at dinner time. So, like watching two school kids going at each other. But it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, luckily. We don't actually live there. So, I mean, we may have a world leader that looks like a mop that somebody's just given a consciousness, but he doesn't squabble. Not like children. I know it's turning into a bit of a rant, I agree. But what is that? Right, let's turn some lights on there. I'm trying to see what's moving up and down, but because it's dark, so dark, I cannot see a thing. It's definitely not ready for harvesting yet. Let's have a look at some more equipment while we can. Start landscaping. Right, let's have a look at landscaping and see what we can actually do. Right, so raise, lower, smooth. Let's try and smooth. Do not own this land. Right. Let's try and smooth. Ooh. Right. That's not really doing anything, so let's go to one of the trucks and we'll go and have a look again to see if we can purchase a veil. Is it anything to do with the house? Is that what's... Let's have a look. Have a look, have a look, have a look. Everything's already open in here. Sleep. You're not tired? Right, okay. Glad you told me. Right. Right. Walking around our own kitchen. Right, over here, can we open these doors? No, we should just jump or crouch. Jump or crouch. Let's have a look. Right, we need to continue on with harvesting this field, so let him continue. Right, it's not going to let me hire a worker to do that, so there we go, so we've hired a worker again. That's a bit better. Let's set this one off cultivating. I'm hoping that that's coming to maturity now. Let's have a look with our new type of harvester. Can we hire a worker? And is that actually doing it? Yeah, that's doing it. So I'll have to watch now and see how we know when we're full. Not actually sure what happens when it becomes full. You what? No. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Right, let's have a look at some more equipment. Those are organised by Make Ferguson. These are all mods as well. Did you know people? Oh, have you had one of those matches? I don't know. I don't know if you can grow rice. I don't believe you can. Oh. That looks huge. Oh, but it's not. It's 2 tractors sewn together. Right. Let's have a look at one of those. Let's put the grill guard on. Oh. Straight fender with a foot plate. So for that one, and we don't want a front loader on that. Skis and half tracks, 6 wheels. Skis and wheels, skis and half tracks. Buy one of those just for fun. Just for fun. Right. You can farm livestock, yeah. I'm not necessarily doing a vegan playthrough, no, guys. No. Definitely not. I'm just having a look at what we can actually buy, because I'm confused as to why I cannot find how to buy a field. It would just be... Right, let's go and have a look again. No. Right, let's have a look in field 23. This looks like a small scrapyard, but there's no for sale sign, no nothing. Let's have a go at getting out. RV, toggle flashlight, no. There does not seem to be a way to buy a field. We're going through saving again. We'll see if we have to get through the money manager. No, that's just borrow. That's about your equipment. See, this is all contracts. Field 9. Interactive zone markers are on, field info's on, help icons are on. Are you off again? Right. Buying fields, there we are. You can only work on land you own. You can't cut down trees or create new fields on other people's land. To buy a new parcel, go to the map overview menu and switch to the land screen. Right. Right. Select. Aha, there we are. Buy. 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 Mm-hmm. Abiotic media. Sorry guys, I am talking to my wife as well. I'm going to buy all these huge fields. We are no longer inhibited in what we can do. So I might go now back to the shop, buy one of the huge cedars, and buy a large tractor. I'm not going to be tempted to buy the massive case quad track. Right, we'll buy a large tractor, that one. What is the horsepower on that one? That is 435. That becomes important when we're buying new equipment to make sure that it is strong enough. Only requires 280, and that's 18.2 meters. Unload. We'll keep going with a small harvester as well. Come on. That's not even half full, really. Get ready to travel to one of the other fields, one of the larger ones we've just bought. Ooh. I have to be a little bit careful with this one. That took some concentration to get past. Right. We'll head down to one of the larger fields now. In fact, we'll head down to the largest field with this. Now I'm being pushed downhill by it. Oh, 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 oh. Sunflower, soybean, sugar beet, cotton. Can we sow straight into the field? No, we can't. Right, so we'll have to get a serious harvester to get rid of all that. And we'll put this out of the way down here for now. Right. Harvesters. $17,100. Right. T9. Right, let's have one of those then. Okay. And header. So we'll need to switch over. We need a header. There we are, headers. And what is the largest one to do? Right, the largest ideal one is that one. Used to be a Ferguson one, because that's the one we've got. This is going to be fun, because we're going to have to back up to start with. We're going to have to head through the widest gap we can. Yeah, that is unfolding nicely, and that is a huge capacity. Apologise for the quietness of the stream tonight. I'm just getting sidetracked by a few things and concentrating a little bit too much on actually playing the game and not enough on talking about the game. So, right, let's try and squeeze again through here. It does take some manoeuvring for the bigger stuff because it's, as in real life, it would be awkward to get around. Right, that's starting to harvest now. What I'm going to do is take the Hulk truck down there because of the capacity of that, and it's the largest trailer I've got. Might try and take a shortcut here. Might be a bad idea, but we'll see how it plays out. Right, up and over this hill. Oh. There we go. There we go. While that is going, we will have a quick look at, not headers, no, where is it? Baling technology, there we are. And the mods I've downloaded is a high density baler. Yeah, with front sides. Put challenge ones on it. And we need something to pick them up. We'll sort that out later. We'll take a medium tractor. Right. Oh, thanks for that, Gaz. Yeah, important information I needed to know. That sounds a little bit like the old... it does as well. Sounds a little bit like the old Grand Theft Auto, the original. When you used to accelerate on that, you used to get the noise from the car. It's like a little tune if you listen. Just as it starts to accelerate, and then when it decelerates. Right, unfold the baler. High density baler, so this is going to be interesting on the field. We have to get there first. In fact, I am flagging a bit tonight, so I'm going to give this a quick go, and then I believe I'm going to end this stream for tonight. I'm running out of steam. I'm starting to concentrate too much, and I'm not describing enough and keeping up with the conversation. So don't forget, guys, we are looking at streaming something different on Friday. So the schedule can change. If you let me know what you think we should be doing, whether it should be, I'll go through the choices actually, whether it should be Dead Island, Resident Evil 7, what was the others? Apologies for that. It's yeah, Dead Island, Resident Evil 7, or World War Z. If you could let me know. And try to let me know before Friday. I will need to download the game first. Sorry about this, guys. Having some real problems with this headset tonight.